When I was a kid growing up, I don't think there's any chance my parents would have believed that Pokemon was going to become the largest IP ever. The media franchise has revenued over $100 billion and continues to grow, with the latest games in the series hitting record high numbers. Now, even though Pokemon is mainly targeted towards children, there are people of all ages who continue to consume and enjoy its material. There's a giant competitive Pokemon scene out there, and there's lots of spin-offs like Detective Pikachu and the Pokemon Adventure series that are aimed towards a slightly different audience. Now, over the years, Pokemon has come under some different controversies. Fan base has been not too happy with the Exit. But seeing as this is such a beloved series, we're going to dive in today and take a look at the life lessons that the Pokemon series has to offer, and maybe find out why it's had such a large impact on our society today. Hey friends, welcome back to another Life Lessons of Fiction. I'm Ryan, and today we're going to dive into the wonderful world of Pokemon. Now, like many of you, it is something that I've grown up with and come to appreciate time and time again. If you're interested in content like this, or more Pokemon content in general, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Soon I'm going to be launching a series about the Pokemon Adventures manga, which is probably the greatest Pokemon rendition of all time, so stay tuned for that. So arguably, the largest theme in Pokemon is companionship. While the Pokemon franchise has come under heat before for things like animal cruelty and cockfighting, any Pokemon trainer worth their salt understands that a Pokemon trainer relies on their team just as much as their team relies on them. The story of Pokemon is the adventure of making new connections, friends, and trusted allies. A large majority of that is in the Pokemon that they meet, oftentimes by chance encounters or perhaps by Pokemon that are looking to get stronger. More often than not, there is an unspoken understanding between a trainer and its team. The deeper you go into Pokemon lore, the more you'll realize that every single Pokemon in any team has its own goals and desires. Part of being a good trainer is helping your Pokemon come to realize those goals. Sometimes a Pokemon will stay with you forever, and sometimes you'll part ways. Regardless, the ideal partnership between Pokemon is one of give and take. This is a large reason that the protagonist of the Pokemon anime actually has partners come and go. There are several points throughout the seasons where a Pokemon of his finishes its character arc and decides to move on to other things. Now, while the Pokemon world has many academies and institutions, a large theme of Pokemon is in fact that experience is the best teacher. While it might seem like a commonplace to seek out tutelage when you're bettering your skills and developing whatever trades you may be into, you see that in the Pokemon world, it is often commonplace for people to undertake their own journeys, to go exploring and learn more about the world. That is because there are some things that can't be taught in a classroom. Going out there and seeing the world for yourself is a good way to help you mature and learn to provide for yourself. By taking it upon themselves to go out there and see the world, many characters in Pokemon become a lot more centered. You'll see a character like Wally go from someone who has no idea what's out there and in fact feels very sheltered to someone who's striving to become the very best they can be and vying for a potential championship. With such a wide world of experience out there, why would you not try and capitalize on that? Now, something that might not be obvious right away is that Pokemon is very Japanese in its sentiment. You see, it was created by Satoshi Tajiri initially to recapture and recreate the idea of his collecting bug experiences of his youth. Because of this, the world of Pokemon is very big on keeping nature sacred. Now, that may seem dissonant at first, as Pokemon is a series about taming creatures from the wild and domesticating them. However, if you take a look around the world of Pokemon, it is absolutely teeming with life. Unlike the problems of our modern world, there are Pokemon in the wild, left, right, and center, and it is very hard to walk through a cave without seeing more than 100 Zubat. Many of the legendary Pokemon have ties into nature and crazy natural phenomena, and any eco-terrorism, such as Team Magma and Team Aqua, are frowned upon. In fact, just looking at the popular Pokemon Go app, you'd kind of realize how Pokemon integrates itself in going out and exploring the world around you. It lends well to the idea of taking an active role in the world around you and appreciating what nature has to offer. Now, we touched on this a little bit before, but I think it's super important that Pokemon tells you that friendships can come and go, and that's absolutely okay. You see, everybody is the main character of their own story, and while our lives continue and sometimes coexist next to each other, it is not always apparent that our destinies are going to stay that way. It is totally great to celebrate your companionships and your friendships. However, you don't necessarily need to be side by side for those relationships to still be maintained. Nobody knows what the future has in store for them. But as long as you're open to whatever the world has to offer you, things will probably turn out okay. And even if you never see your friends again, like Butterfree, or perhaps you see them once in a blue moon, like Ash did with Brock and Misty, nothing can take away the time that they have spent together. And as long as you take those lessons and experiences and move them forward with you, that's all that you should be doing. So my question to you is, what has Pokemon done for you in your life? I think this series has done an awesome job stoking the imaginations of so many people. So that's everything from me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you'd consider hitting like and subscribe, that would be awesome. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Until next time, I'll see you later.